Alright, well, I guess this might be the easiest way. Try to make a video for you. This is the engine compartment. Battery's not too old. Never had really any issues with it. In the winter time up here, I just plug it in. Always normally starts. It is a 329. It's got a slight injector leak. Never had any issue. I'm wondering if it's one of these boots. Haven't really looked into it. I changed the oil right before oats. I used John Deere 1540. I'm gonna check it, and it's just a tad low. It uses a little bit in heavy corn. It's not, I mean, for the hours, that's not surprising on it. Air conditioner works. You do have to charge occasionally. I just bought stuff charging myself. I put 1 or 2 cans in it a year, and normally it runs just fine. So, I guess up here in the grain tank, try to climb up here without falling. I replaced that auger and that tube this year. It's got some bin extensions on it. I added a light in there. Most of the lights work. There's probably a couple that don't. Open this up. This is where I did a lot of the work. If you can see down in there, I put that patch in. Seems to be holding out good. So that's that. Pain in the neck track. Guess we'll walk back here, look in the straw buckers over here. I haven't had this open yet. So there's the walkers. It's fairly clean in there. Gonna give them a shake. They aren't loose. I don't know if you can see that or not. All the bearings seem fine. It does have the fish backs in there. Those are what those are called. If you look at the unload auger, it is not perfect. It doesn't leak or anything, but there that is. You can see ran oats in it last. Kind of shows you the flighting. So, okay, so I have not had this started since I ran my oats. Another thing is door latch. Spring is broke on it. So you kind of gotta hold it, pull it in, and it stays shut. Cab, I have not swept it out. It's a little dirty. The seat's not perfect in it. But columns are pretty tight. So, like I said, I have not swept it out. And it has 3967. So I guess let's see if it'll fire up here. Put it in neutral, and I'm not sure if it'll go or not. Fire it up. It's about 50 degrees here this morning. So I have not had this started since I took my oats off. It's a little dust around. But that's pretty good. I've never had any issues with the engine while going good. Put this down. It's a little smoky, got a little up to it once she gets warmed up. Pretty throttle responsive. she shuts off. It's a gear driven machine. You got 1 through 4, dial-o-matic control. And then it has the variable speed on it, header height, real height. Turn signals don't work, but they're there. The lights do work. Kind of lights her up. Guess that's all for in the cab here. I'm gonna shut the video off because I don't know how long a video I can send, and I'm gonna make a different one of the belts and the chains. So, okay, underneath the machine here, I guess there's a picture of how much treads on the tire. They're very, very new. Well, not new, but good tread. They are 54 by 3700s by 25s. There's the final drives and how I got that together. This side I had to put a spacer in so it didn't rub this feeder house. It's fairly close. This belt here is pretty nice. Up in here is where this valve was that was bad. It's fixed, nothing to worry about there. And that idler right there is what I rigged up, and it seems to be just fine. I have to have these extensions to run the grain header that's with it. There's a dial-o-matic plug. You always want to couple these back together. You'll fry the pump. Come under here. If I get under here, I got the stone trap opened up on it. I'll try to reach up in here and turn some stuff for you. But you can see the rasp bars. They are basically brand new. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I've used it a few seasons, but there's the concave. And it's definitely not wore out. So there's some junk in there that needs to get out of there, but whatever. But the rasp bars, they're good. I've repaced this bearing, and I think that one, and that one. Actually, it looks like I've done all 4 of them, and they suck. I've had to replace, I think, just one of these gears. I haven't done any of these here, so. But I, like I said, ran oats with it, blew it off the best I could. Evidently it wasn't good enough. So, crawl out on the other side. I should have, while it was running, I should have come over here and showed you blow by. It has a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Got too much junk piled around it. So, these belts here all seem fairly good shape. None of them really have any cracks in them. That one looks fairly new. Those are fairly new. This one here, it's not new by any means, but it's not bad. Chains are okay. I did patch that up there. It has a slight trickle with oats because oats are so little, but I've got that taken pretty well care of. So, your adjustments, I just adjusted that tension. Come around here. And this clean grain, this is a new tube, and I just patched down in there. I actually fixed the combine end itself, so you're all good there. What else to... So, overview of it. Waxes up fairly nice. We can go up in here and look at the concave. Straw chopper is real nice shape. Belt for the chopper is nice. So, good there. Here is the separator. Fins seem to be good. Can't really get into the next one. This auger trough's good. You can tell all them augers are working. There's nothing piled up. It's got the baffle in the back for the spreader. I've got the knives out of it for running my oat straw. Tailings elevator. It's not too bad. The auger in there is not too bad. Toolbox. There's the serial number. I'll concentrate if you want to snapshot it and try to figure it out, but I believe it's an 83. This is the bad, this is the ugly. The previous owner had patched it just like it is. I have not touched it. So that's the ugly. I don't know how bad it is under there. Has not given me any fits. All of them do it. This belt here, brand new, drives a reel. These belts all seem to be in very nice working order. That belt's fine. Kind of look up in here. So I'm not going to pop the seat up at this point. All the variable speed stuff looks good. So there it is. Chains, a couple of them could need tighten. So there's a fan. Don't know what else to really show you. These tires, I guess if we need to dicker on any price stuff, if we want to move on price any, I would like to keep these tires for my 40/40, and I would put a little smaller ones on it. It don't have to happen, but I mean, I should have pictured it with the other pictures when I listed it. I got too excited and put it all up before I did all that, but whatever, that's no big deal. So but well, straw chopper's kind of a workbench right now, but rear end has no dings or dents. There's the unload auger. So all right, I guess I don't really know what else to give you at this time. If you need a Ford's for sale too. $3,500 takes it, gas. If you know anybody, you can go on the same trip as the combine. We're mostly John Deere people, as you can tell. So I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna turn it sideways. That's the overview of it. I guess if you got any questions, just text me back and let me know. Thank you much.